Testing 1, 2.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada.
Now
yada,
we go
yada.
live. It just lit up. Boom. Confirm.
Wait.
Hello.
Yep.
Got love on that?
Yes.
So we got both,
Yeah.
looks like. Okay.
And I guess that'll be a question. Is that a good thing?
I don't think so, because when there's a lot of crowd noise,
Well, the other thing is,
we're not going to want all that.
if it's the music
So-
that we haven't paid for, the whatever the association is,
Okay.
they'll blow you up. They'll
So-
turn you right off.
So let's look at this.
So we have to turn off the huddle audio.
Let's see.
Like polkas up here.
We're in here, right? So on our camera, I just wonder,
Yeah, can you
can
turn?
we do like a mute or something? Or can we mute it from the so that's just our end.
I'm gonna shut that so it doesn't pick up.
Right.
I feel like there's got to be a way to mute that
This
stream
was-
and just
this was
take your
definitely
over with
loudest.
your.
You would
There has to be.
think.
There has to be. I can't imagine they.
So you did catch it though, right?
It was the loudest it's been.
Okay, I heard it was like, hello. That was me talking there,
Maybe that's what I'm trying.
but
to
nothing
figure
here, right?
You're not getting us.
out. I mean, have you been talking into it?
Yeah.
Still?
Yes.
Yes.
Talking into it.
Not really.
No. So it's,
We need a cord.
Well,
Well, that was me shutting the windows.
I
camera 3. So we have.
so
I wonder. Could we do?
the only input I believe that thing has, it does have an aux in. But I thought, remember when we tested like way back when? I thought we tried that and there was something not good about that. I can't remember anymore, but. Megan, you said like other schools are pulling in that same feed and they are just connecting similar to this, right? So, or just, I mean, I don't think anyone's connecting cords to that. I can't imagine. I don't even think there are good options.
This Hamilton basketball does this,
Uh-huh.
and so obviously that camera is way up high.
Correct.
So you
I don't think
can't-
anyone's
you
going to
can't
connect that
a
way to
cord
that.
into
So,
there.
so what are they doing for the audio of the announcer then? Do you
They're
know?
plugging in some sort of a mixer into. I think they're using production truck. I could call Hamilton
They're-
again.
I mean, I can do some reading on that too. I just assumed if we chose your mic as the in, it would override.
Yes.
and
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's what I would assume too. Well, we do have a huddle, or we have a production truck huddle expert, right? That we could just call.
it's at North Shore or Drosky. Is that what you're talking about or not?
I don't know who it is. No, I think it's somebody else. Megan, who's the huddle expert that we talked to that one time? Remember we had that, well, you couldn't make that meeting, but Joe and I talked to him.
Well, that was Kenny.
Kenny,
He's just a sales rep though.
he doesn't, but he said you'll have a contact person. So do we have that contact person
We
yet?
went with Huddle TV.
What about, well,
But I think
Well, they'll still
we could
support you.
probably call Huddle support.
Yeah, I would think so,
yeah,
yeah.
this,
Because if we just call huddle support and say, hey, how do we turn off the audio?
do they have support right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's who
I
I
mean-
was talking to when
Okay.
I had him recalibrate the
Let me
scoreboard.
just-
Yeah, let's do that.
I can call him.
Yeah, let's do that. Get him on the horn.
Let me-
Yes, you can connect a microphone or audio setup by plugging a standard 3.5 millimeter audio cord and an audio cord on the back of your phone.
Yeah.
There is, and you can see it.
Yeah.
But I just, and I know that, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's a solution, but I don't think that is probably the solution most people use. and I don't think we should have to do it that way.
No.
So, like, that's what my gut tells me, because I mean, like,
There's
these
a way
things
to
in
do
gyms,
this.
no one's running a 100-foot aux cord to that thing.
No.
It's mounted up high, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Hover over the icon to change
So
the
in,
volume.
you know, we gotta think about here, we gotta think about away games too, right? So, you know, we can't go to an away
correct.
game and
And
go,
say, hey, we brought our
hey,
cable.
we need to,
We're gonna take
Yeah.
over your system,
yeah.
because, you know, they might, depending on who you're dealing with.
Or it's blue frame, right?
Yeah.
Production truck?
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, there's just no time to do that. I mean,
Well, and I don't
sometimes
know
we're
what
flying in
what
on two
happens
wheels.
too if, you know, if they're not using, well, I guess it'll be Huddle or it'll be Mix-a-Lot probably, or I don't know.
Tom,
Because not everyone's
can
on
I give
Huddle.
you this? This is broadcasting people at Huddle.
Okay. Hi, this is Tom Cutzley at West Catholic. I'm trying. We're using Huddle for the first time with production truck, and we're trying to set up the audio in a way that makes sense. And we're just kind of getting stuck with. It feels like we have a headset with a little mini mixer, and we're pulling it into the computer. But it feels like when we do the live stream, we're not getting the audio properly in the stream. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so what school organization are you in?
West Catholic High School.
Did you spell the after West for me?
Yep, Catholic, Catholic.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
In Philadelphia?
Nope, there's two, I guess. We're in Grand Rapids,
Michigan? Yeah.
Michigan. Yep.
Okay, gotcha. And what's a good email for you?
Yep. Tom Cutzley, that's TomKutzli at GR West Catholic, so WESTCATHOLIC.org.
Tom Cutzley at westcatholic.org.
You got it.
All right, perfect. And so, just wondering too, when you bring in your audio source and you choose that source in production truck, I'm assuming, right?
Correct.
Are you using the Windows or Mac version of production?
We're on the Mac version.
Okay, perfect. And so when you go into the settings or your icon and you choose your audio source, are you seeing green feedback bars in the bottom right
We are.
of main audio? and
Yep.
production truck?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. And so with the feedback bars, you're saying that on the live stream there's still no audio?
Yeah, or maybe it feels like we're getting the audio from just the camera itself instead of the audio we're trying to feed in.
Gotcha. So with that being said, are you plugging that mixer into the computer or are you plugging it into the camera?
We're plugging the mixer into the computer.
Okay. And so with you go to settings or your icon in the middle of production truck,
Yep.
audio video tab, and then you go to audio source. What is the source that's chosen there? Is it your mixer or your camera?
It's our mixer.
USB.
So it's our USB. We're connecting a mixer to a USB input.
From just the camera or so I can hear the audio. So I'm wondering, is the camera at all plugged into the mixer for audio?
No. Does it need to be? I guess that's a question.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how we're getting the camera's audio from if you plugged in.
So we're-
the mixer as your source.
We're pulling in a YouTube feed, like a test YouTube feed, and generally that feed would also, I guess, grab the audio coming from the camera. Yeah. Normally it's just giving you kind of fan noise and maybe a little bit of announcer.
So are you sending like push RTFB to YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Like you're sending
Yes.
your live stream to YouTube as well, or
Yes.
stream stuff.
Yes.
Okay, that shouldn't cost anything necessarily. So like on the mixer, can you, like if you say anything on the mixer, does it come through?
Not on YouTube, not on YouTube,
Not on
it's
YouTube, but
Not
we
a-
are getting levels.
So we're getting levels on the computer, but on YouTube, we're getting nothing from the microphones.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
That's still true, right? You guys have not checked.
We want to mute the
Because I'm looking at it on Beacon and I'm kind of hearing audio. Yeah. So let me look on YouTube.
When you say you're looking at it on, what was it, vCloud?
Yeah, so if you go to blueframetech.com and log in as a broadcaster with your production truck credentials, you can watch kind of what you're sending to YouTube as well on our platform.
Huh. What was that address again? Just curious.
Blueframetech.com and
Okay.
then log in as broadcaster.
Okay.
And let me know maybe when you're logged in, because I just want to see if you can hear it on vCloud and if that's the mixer.
I'm gonna have to look up the login we have here. One sec. Do I have that handy? Where is that?
I think it's Megan's email in West Catholic High School.
No, it's the one.
might have to log out and log back in.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I can hold on. Well, I don't need to pull that up right now. I was just, or can you? I don't know. Can you tell me what our?
I could probably pull up the email. I wouldn't know the password.
Okay.
It looks like the associated user is production truck at grwestcatholic.org.
Okay. That sounds right. Let me just see what that is.
Comes up automatic.
I got. Give me a sec. I can look. I know I got this recorded. I just.
What's your all's YouTube channel?
What is that?
West Catholic Falcons.
West Catholic Falcons, I guess.
Okay, gotcha. So on YouTube, I'm hearing kind of similar audio that I'm hearing on B-Live. I'm hearing, so it seems like that same audio is coming through.
Like you hear.
Can you testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 5 6 7 8.
My voice.
Check really quick.
My voice is not next to the huddle cam. Check check.
I'm hearing it pretty loudly on there. Usually if you get green bars in production truck, it indicates that it's picking up that audio.
Yeah.
Now it may be picking up a lot of sound around the mixer as well, but it seems like I am hearing like your headset come in as a compensator.
It sounds like so. Okay, So I'm going to have somebody say, my name is Joe. I'm next to the huddle audio. Of course, he just left. Yeah. So I'm going to have Megan talk into it. And
And then let's close all the windows.
tell me if you can hear Megan talk. Can you hear Megan? I'm sorry, could you guys hear Megan talk into the...
I can hear it on here.
Can you?
I mean, I only heard your mic. I haven't necessarily heard anybody else's mic. Somebody's plugged in through the mixer. Is she plugged in on a headset through the mixer?
No, she was talking into the huddle camera. So
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear that.
you could not hear her talk.
No, I can hear myself on YouTube.
Oh, Megan said she could hear herself on YouTube.
I heard it like in the background, maybe, but I really couldn't hear it, to be honest.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys can like test it on YouTube, but it sounds like the audio's coming through on the mic that you have.
Well,
plugged in.
yes.
I'm hearing it pretty clear there.
Yeah, it's coming through the mic, which is wonderful. But what we want to make sure that the audio isn't coming through both sources. If it's coming through the huddle camera and it's coming through the mic, that's probably not going to be good on a game day. Because there'll be...
So in production truck, you only choose one source. So it's only in the settings or gear icon when you go to the audio video tab and choose your audio source.
So that...
Just choosing your main audio source that the audio's coming through.
So that audio one source is the only pickup. So it's
The
not,
only thing.
and it's not picking up from the camera source at all.
So
No, because you haven't chosen the camera source for it to pick up.
Well, we did choose the camera source, but I mean that is our camera source.
is because...
As the camera, correct, but I mean as audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying, what if we choose our audio and that's our USB, that should override any audio coming from the camera?
Yes, and no audio would come from the camera unless you chose the camera as an audio source.
And okay.
But
Okay.
I'm not
But-
hearing it on, like,
So-
when I'm on YouTube.
You're on YouTube right now and you're not hearing me.
I'm not hearing you talk into that microphone.
Oh, Megan's not hearing us talk, and you're hearing us talk. So where's the? There must be two different YouTube channels or something.
I'm on West Falcons live stream on YouTube. It looks like there's two of
Ask
them.
me if it's the
I am on the
WCHS
West Catholic
versus
Falcons live stream,
East Grand
and I've
Rapids
heard
test.
like the commentators speaking into the mixer there, so I've heard it really clearly.
Yeah, you're hearing me through the mixer just fine. Yeah.
Which is what we want, because that's what you chose in production truck, so that's exactly what we would want.
That's what we want,
The
but
mixer could pick up other audio, like could pick up natural sounds around.
sure.
Which could be coming through. So if she's talking, the mixer could definitely pick it up, and she could hear it in the background, backing up what happened.
Okay. Well, and we did have a window open, but the fact that she's still saying that she can't hear him through the mic on her feed, like, let me go to that feed with Megan.
What feed are they on?
So, so that's not the test we're on though. West versus EGR.
No, West test.
West test.
this one.
Test.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Testing 1, 2.
Okay.
That makes me feel better.
Testing 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Sorry, she was on a different
I was on-
test that existed
I was
earlier.
well,
Yeah, because we set up a broadcast.
here's the question though. I was on that feed. So I don't want our people to be going to that feed and then we set up a broadcasting onto the, like, there's gonna be two of them. Is that a thing?
Yeah, how do we,
Is there gonna be two feeds?
or do we have to name our broadcast the same as what you have?
Did a stream earlier, you want to make sure you get that stream.
Right.
In case you were doing like a stream on YouTube,
Right.
like,
So you just never close that stream, right?
Yeah, but look. Like,
Okay, I went into vCloud. I got logged into
Testing
that.
1, 2.
So where do I?
produce and then broadcast it.
Okay, let me take a peek. So broadcast list. Okay.
So you have your WC test there. If you click on the thumbnail on the left-hand side, it pulls up the details page. This is where you can play your broadcast, listen to it, things like that.
Okay. So where's this existing one that Megan was listening to then? Shouldn't I see that here as well?
Did you create that through Production Truck and via syndication?
Did you do that through Production Truck?
no, I turned on the
Oh.
Hudl camera.
Oh, that's why.
Because how else are we gonna get the camera to work? If I don't turn on the Hudl camera,
Yeah, you'll turn on the huddled camera,
but
and
I have to turn it on to a live feed, right?
we're pulling from the huddled camera with this through this.
We just got to make sure we're advertising this
That
broadcast. Yes.
But I'm afraid, like, are both links gonna come up? I guess is my question.
So the thing is, you don't need to add an event from the Huddle Focus camera with the live stream option. Because if you do, it'll have a separate live stream.
Okay, so that's what we have going on.
Really just, if you're gonna bring it into Production Truck to use, and then stream kind of with the Production Truck features and your mixer and things like that, then you just wanna set a recording, and you don't have to set a live stream anywhere.
Okay, so I don't need to, so, okay, that's,
So
okay.
the live settings that we put into Production Truck will just take the place of what the old.
Well, okay, just so I make sure that I get this right, because I wanna make sure that I'm uploading films for obviously my coaches. So I can still do a game, and I just don't have to live stream it to YouTube at that point. And then when we have the broadcast, that will be a separate feed, but we'll live stream that to YouTube. But that won't be the one that I'm necessarily uploading to Huddle for Huddle Assist, for them to break down for my coaches.
Yeah, the
Okay.
focus recording still just record to your library, and then
Perfect.
they can still take that video from the camera.
Got it.
When you set that recording,
Okay.
it should still work.
Okay.
So is it two separate things she'll be setting then, or just one?
So you'll just want to add an event in the Huddle Focus app or Huddle again for recording. And then if you're going to use Production Truck, you'll want to make sure to bring that camera into Production Truck, bring your audio into Production Truck, but then you'll be creating your broadcast from either Production Truck or vCloud.
And that,
You can do what's called a syndication to YouTube.
Yep.
So you can send it to both vCloud and to YouTube.
okay, so from her end, from a creation standpoint, she's just gonna make one thing and make it a recording. And then we just tap into that same one to get the video, and we infuse the audio.
And the live stream.
Right, you're
Yeah.
going to use the audio from
Yeah,
Production Truck.
yeah, okay.
So, okay, one last question then. So like my coaches, like football and soccer, we probably won't do a broadcast for soccer. So my football coaches have already uploaded all of their games into Huddle, right, to start a recording. So I just don't need to hit the live stream button then at that point. And then we're good to go.
If you're gonna bring that focus camera into Production Truck, you don't need to use the live stream
Perfect.
option. If
Perfect.
you're gonna
So
stream
perfect.
directly from the focus
So we're
camera
good.
to
So I'm not
YouTube
gonna-
or Huddle TV, you will use the live stream option.
Okay,
So
awesome.
really just any live event where we're using Production Truck is the only one you gotta turn off
Correct.
the thing.
Yep.
Okay,
And then
Right, exactly.
the only other question is, so this is the West Catholic setup. What about when we go on the road to Edwardsburg? What changes here?
good question. So I think everything will be the same, except you're gonna need to get from them their RTMP camera feed
For their huddle camera.
for their huddle, or if they use a different style of camera, it'll be the same kind of feed name.
Okay.
And it should do that, like, I don't know, I think most people around here are what, Huddle and Pixelot?
Yeah, would that then though, if we're using their stream key, that would go to wherever they're streaming their games? Would it go to,
No, we're just pulling it.
We're just stealing their feed. Now,
okay,
we don't have any control over what they're doing with audio though.
right.
So that would be the only wonder, I guess. Like if they aren't doing any,
Realistically, if you're taking their focus camera feed, you can still bring in your audio, flip it to the computer, so you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's still the audio for us, because we're telling it our audio
From that
source.
mixer.
Yes.
I would say the things that probably a lot of broadcasters run into going to different schools is just being on the same network and sub-network of the focus camera. Sometimes if you just show up with a computer, it might not be on the same network or sub-network as that school's focus camera. So that can cause issues like bringing in the focus camera to production truck. And where if you did run into issues, you may have to just work with their team or their network team on like being able to be on the same network as that camera. That's just the biggest thing.
Okay.
Using the focus cameras with production truck is the
'Cause everything-
same network and stuff.
everything else is gonna play pretty much the same. All your audio in, all of your audio or feeds out. So yeah, he's right. Just whatever network lockdown is your biggest worry, I guess, if they have such a thing.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But as long as they get onto Wi-Fi, I'm
That
good.
focus camera is connected to, and then you'll need to connect. to
That's
that
true.
network.
If you can get on their Wi-Fi or a hardwire's best,
Right.
but if you could get on Wi-Fi, a reliable enough Wi-Fi,
Right.
you're also good.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I want to figure out what network their focus camera's on.
Right, because it may not talk to the guest Wi-Fi network they would be using.
Right, that focus camera's probably not on the PS Wi-Fi network.
Yeah.
It's probably on either its own or.
That's
Usually
true.
we have to plug the focus camera into Ethernet.
Okay.
So you would want to be on the same network as that focus camera if you could.
Okay, so that's maybe a conversation to have ahead of time.
Mhm.
It could be a hurdle for
Okay.
sure, which is some of our people have like local cameras with capture cards, and also we have like a mobile device called remote truck that you can use to potentially stream. It's also, the better the network, the better the quality, but still could give you options for away games.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose that's true too. Plan B could always be plug a camera into that source.
Can I ask
Or,
you
I
a
don't know.
question really quick? Okay, I got a quick question for you then. So we just got that flex camera for, we just got that
Sure.
flex camera for soccer, because I know it only, like the algorithm is only reading soccer right now. But when that does football, would we be able to take that camera with us as the option for away games?
Your own focus camera.
Yeah, but we're gonna get that, we have that flex one coming. But I'm saying when it reads it, when the algorithm is done for football, would we be able to utilize that? I guess we'd still have to get it on a network at some point.
Yeah, so really the only thing for soccer.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Right now, for sure, but if you wanted to think outside of the box, you could potentially take that focus camera. I will say a lot of times, you can bring it into production truck, but again, it's like you have to be on the same network.
Right, yeah. Okay,
To be able to do so, so that can also be tricky, but we have to eventually the focus flex to be as well.
when I take that Focus Flex
Going to
to
the Evans for-
soccer
Evans
games,
for
do I have to
everybody
be on a
chance
network
for
to be able to use it?
Probably.
Or does it just record like an iPad?
Because Joe's not gonna be there either, so it's gonna be me.
Like a hotspot?
Um,
I just wanna make sure I don't get down there and have
Or
issues.
can I just set it up in the bleachers,
Well,
turn it on and it goes? And then
to
when
be
it's back on
realistic about
Wi-Fi,
it,
we can
like,
upload it.
No, the only person, like if they don't have their network set up in a way like we have ours that we can plug in and it's gonna be happy about it, the only person that's gonna fix that problem is the tech person.
Yeah, if
like,
that's, like, we're probably
The
just
only
going
person,
to
because it
record,
means
but then that way we
reconfiguring
at least
a
have-
switch or opening a port, and there's not
we at
one
least have
football
our own
person,
game
there's not
system.
one announcer, there's no one that can help, including myself. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna come down to their building security and
But,
policies.
but if we don't tie into their camera, right,
Can we?
we,
okay, so does
we'll
that
just
one
have an
not
audio, we can
broadcast
still have the
to
audio
them?
broadcast.
Sure, we
Right.
can have an audio broadcast.
Yeah,
And I guess there's a
because,
world
because
where-
that camera one would be off or
Okay.
whatever, we'd still have the audio source.
Correct.
And we'd still have the YouTube, all that stuff
Yep.
built in, so it'd just be an
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah, and you could
Because
just throw up a graphic or something.
Yes, because we might have to
We
do
don't
that
have
anyways,
yet.
because it depends on,
I know we're
you
talking
know,
about
the
it,
school,
but I
if the
think we
school,
wanna wait a
If they
little
even
bit till
have
you guys have more
Ethernet
people that
options
can
out
help
here,
us.
Sure.
number one, if they say, all we got is, I mean, it's really gonna depend on how old or new of a press box maybe, or how, what kind of upgrades they've done, because no one was
So,
necessarily putting
anyways,
in all this stuff back in the day, so.
Okay.
yeah.
n-
If
any
it's just,
new
if
place-
it's regular Wi-Fi, is gonna have a hard time picking up the camera, you think?
Well, and
okay,
like he
you guys
said,
can help.
I
Okay,
think-
that sounds good too.
I think if they were to give you regular Wi-Fi, it's not gonna be the
Okay,
same network
that
as
works.
that
Do you
camera.
guys have any other
Yeah.
questions?
I think we're good right now.
Okay,
I think we are at this
all right,
point.
I think we're all set. Thank you very much for your help.
We have to put them on speed dial, though.
I appreciate it.
That was,
Okay,
that was
thank
very
you.
helpful.
Will,
So-
will you share his contact information with Joe and I, so we just throw it in our
Yeah, so when
phone?
you call Huddle Support, it is 402.
Hold on one second.
I'm gonna take a few notes too of, like, I wanna give you guys also like this. So,
Just to put this in here, huddle support.
I'll save it.
What's the person's name?
Well, it'll just go to like,
Whoever's on
yeah,
call,
it's
yeah.
just customer service.
Yep,
But it's 402
yep.
715,
Mhm.
sorry, 9717.
What, 402-717
715
or 715?
9717.
9717. Okay. 402-715-9717. So, that works. So like I left a message for the Edwardsburg AD this morning,
Oh, okay.
and whoever the new person is, not Brad, but John.
I don't
Thank
remember.
But anyways, it's still gonna be up to him though, whether he allows us to do a video broadcast, right? Or, right?
Will you allow?
I mean, it's gonna be, it's still up to that home team whether to allow us to do a video broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to just go straight audio. Yeah. And the only way to do a video is if we can tie into their huddle cam or whatever the other option is.
Yeah, so Pixel-Lot,
Pixel-Lot.
which is
Yes.
the NFHS network.
So I'd say
Crappy.
you could probably, I mean, if you could get ahead of it a little and say, hey, we'd love, can we, like, maybe just get
I'll
together
just email all the away games.
and say,
Yeah.
we're in, we got, you know, broadcasters that are interested in doing games at home and away. We're using, in our stadium, we're using Huddle and pulling in that stream. We're wondering if this is an option at yours. If so, whether that's Huddle or some other option, we need that stream key,
Need that RTMP.
RTMP thing.
You call it a code or
And
URL?
I think they call it a stream
Stream key,
stream key, right?
I think so.
Let's see, camera one. Well, source or whatever.
So
call the stores there, but I think some places I've seen it as.
But when we set that up,
So I was on the one that I made
um,
through the huddle camera, and I didn't know that we needed to be on the production truck broadcast.
Realistically.
So then I was like, well, that's gonna be a problem, like, people are gonna click on West, but it's because I live streamed, I turned on the game to live stream it, and I don't need to do that now. Now we just need to turn on the huddle camera, not live stream it, and then you guys will live stream.
Essentially, we had 2 live streams going. One was running all off camera, like it would do just like a practice report or a game
And
recording.
that's the one that I was on, so then I was like, that's gonna be a problem.
He's like, I'm hearing the audio great, and we're like, how's this possible? So that was good we had that conversation.
That was good,
because,
because now I know I don't need to click live stream. So I'm gonna have to let Landon, I'll let Caleb know that, but,
Yeah.
because they have all their games already uploaded, I guess I could turn this one off too, but,
Okay.
like,
So-
they have, I'll need to see if they already have this.
are we gonna name the broadcast the same every time? Does it have
I
to be the
think,
same?
like, typically what I do, like, on Huddle, is you can add the opponent right on
Right.
Huddle, and so it'll say, like, West Catholic High School verse, and then it has a lot of the other schools populated, but, like, I think it's fine to do, I think it would be good to do, like, West Catholic, so people know
Sure.
what it is. West Catholic Falcons maybe first, and then even if it's EGR or Union or.
Right. It doesn't have, but it doesn't have to match anything that you're doing on
No,
your side. Okay.
No.
We typically have to build that. We should probably build the game, okay, create the broadcast on Wednesday or something like that, so that you're gonna do.
Because if we push it on socials, we want the link. Are
Correct,
we
we
gonna
want
be
the
able to
link
do
on
that?
every
Yeah.
one of those things, that we can do that. It'll just be to the YouTube and the time, so.
Can they, if they go to the YouTube channel, it should pop up there that
So,
night too,
I
right?
guess, can we test that then too, like, you maybe build the game versus Edwardsburg,
Yeah.
and then see if there's a link that you can share with us?
Mm-hmm.
It would just come up on the YouTube. So that's
I think-
I would just show West
Yeah.
Catholic Falcons.
Correct.
Yeah, like we
I
do
think
for
so.
everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all the same
Yeah,
channel,
and
so I
give the-
think,
Yeah, and give the time in live broadcast.
Well, we should test it, like, let's
Oh, yeah, definitely.
produce it,
Yep.
let's see,
Yeah, so we were able to
Oh.
eliminate that audio? How did that happen?
it happens automatically.
I'm gonna stop this stream.
So when you choose the audio feed, you're overriding the